Shadow of a Doubt, originally done by Joseph Solomon. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. God of glory, Lord of power. Our heart unfolds like flowers before thee. Fill us with the light of day. I remember when my little niece ran up to me and told me, "We learned about Jesus today." And I could tell by her smiles that she was so excited to have learned about this man she did not quite know yet, but she believed without a shadow of a doubt for it to be true, because after all, Mommy said so. And that was the first time in my life that I looked into the eyes of a child and envied them, because she had no idea of what it feels like to doubt, or what it feels like to have your entire belief system overloaded with skepticisms, to never know the day you finally be able to live beyond the shadow of a doubt. I've lived in this darkness for so long, and it seems I have all the right questions, and never enough answers, and my faith is small enough to fit into the cracks of my palm, God. Every night I lay my head down to sleep, but the city of my mind is attacked by a legion of questions, threatening the living rooms of my sanity and holding them hostage. God, can you help me? Last 3 years, my grandma laid in the hospital bed like a bus stop waiting for God to come pick her up. I'd never seen such pain or such confidence living in the same eyes when she told me, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know who I belong to. And something inside of me wished that somehow, before she passed away, she could pass down her confidence in God to me like an old family picture. I remember sitting in a cold sanctuary, crying, because I desperately want to believe what the preacher was saying to be true, but my doubt were preaching to someone of their own, and the tears of my eyes turned into oceans of frustrations. I remember sitting in a college classroom, and the only thing being tested is my faith in God. The only thing passing is my hope, me, in a backpack full of fear, nowhere to go, no one to help me unpack, so I sleep. I sleep, but I never rest. You see these lines around my eyes are not wrinkles, they are maps that shows you the winding roads that leads to my pain. See, I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm longing for the day that I could place my fingers in his nail-pierced hands, because honestly, I have considered quitting, but where would I go? Back? For there's no home for the living in the land of the dead, so I keep pressing forward. Today I have faith, but I can't make any promises about tomorrow. I'm surprised I've held on this long, God. Just make me feel like I'm not crazy. Make me feel I'm not making friends with those walls when I pray, God. I'm not questioning you, God. I just have questions. Don't leave me here. Please. So melt the clouds off. Sin and sadness drive the dark of doubt. Of doubt away. My child, when it seems you have all the right questions and never enough answers, and your faith is small enough to fit into the cracks of your palms, I told you, the faith the size of a mustard seed can rearrange a whole landscape and turn mountains into open highways. Faith comes by my words, so maybe you've coughed your ears, my child. My child, don't be childish, but consider the child whose faith has not quite learned the definition of impossible. Have your questions. I'm not asking you to have a blind faith. I'm telling you to consider the blind men who had faith and believed my words before they were even able to see me. Consider the birds that eat from my hands and do not fall from the sky without my own consent. How much more would I love the ones that I died for? Before you doubt me, doubt your doubt. Doubt your doubt. And you will see they are just as empty as the tomb that I walked from. You see, you know the truth. You know I'm here. You know my truth, and you're scared. You're scared of what that means. You're scared of what that would cost you. That one day they will all laugh at you right out of their classroom and scorn you out of their courtrooms. But my love serves as eviction notice to anxiety. When they cast stones, my love casts out fear. I'm the author and the finisher of your faith. I've never started a work that I would not finish. I'm the one that will give you courage to stare death in the face and say, how dare you? How dare you? I'm the one that will give you courage to stare death in the face and say, how dare you? Now, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, through faith and in questions, till death brings us closer. You are mine, and I am yours.